welcome to this pre-recorded Eagle Eye Director demonstration video. In this session you will see Michelle and myself demonstrate the capability of the Eagle Eye Director unit and how it can turn any conference room into an immersive-like environment. Michelle?
Thank you, James. So as you can see, this is your typical conference room. And as you know, we're pretty small faces right now. Most of you probably have the capability through your remote control to pan, tilt, and zoom. Well, POLYCOM has come up with a new Eagle Eye Director to do that for you. And the Eagle Eye is for the camera, and the Director is for the virtual director in the room. And as you can see, James is going to go ahead and turn this on with one touch through our POLYCOM touch control. And as you notice, as I talk, it's going to come to me. Now, it doesn't just do this through voice finding. It also does this through face finding, through my eyes, nose, and my mouth. James?
So, thank you, Michelle. As you can see, as soon as another speaker starts talking, it's going to cut out to that establishing shot. Now, this is so you guys over on the far end can get a good idea of the room dynamics going on here locally. You know, where each speaker is in relation to one another and all that good stuff. In addition to that, the establishing shot is an customizable shot, so you can have it zoomed in on a presenter or maybe a content monitor or something of that sort. It's just going to be what is cut in when we switch speakers instead of that dizzying, chasing camera view that everybody's so used to. Now, Michelle is going to give a quick demonstration how the Eagle Eye Director not only needs to track your voice with voice tracking, it needs to find your face with face finding. Otherwise, it's going to stay out in that establishing shot view until it has a face to track to. Michelle?
So thank you. As I start to talk, the camera's going to look for me through the array of microphones in the base and the tower of your unit. But it doesn't see me because it doesn't see my eyes, my nose, and my mouth. And with these face-finding features, the reason POLYCOM did this is so that it doesn't just go to any random noise in the room. So if James starts to clap or cell phones ring, it's not just going to go to random noises. So as I start to release the paper, it sees my eyes, but it doesn't quite see my eyes, my nose, and my mouth. So as I continue to lower it, it won't come to me until it gets, again, my eyes, my nose, and my mouth. Now, James is going to show you the distance that the camera is recommended for.
Well, thanks, Michelle. Let's say you were given a long presentation, you wanted to stretch your legs or move about the room, maybe go to another board or anything like that. Again, there are no strings attached. The Eagle Eye Director does all the work for you. I'm not wearing any lanyards or stepping on any rubber mats or any of those other, accessories that a lot of the old camera tracking systems had. Now, as you see, my head is framed in the upper third of the shot. This is so you can get more of my body language and my nonverbal cues, whereas some of the older camera tracking systems would have the speaker frame down here, and you'd have all that wasted space. So we're trying to use up the frame as efficiently as possible. Now, Michelle's going to demonstrate how with the 25 feet plus the 170-degree radius of the camera, you can pretty much turn any large room into an immersive-like environment. Michelle?
So with this 180-degree radius, what it's going to show you is the versatility that the POLYCOM Eagle Eye Director offers. Now, right now, I'm standing at about arm's length away from the camera, and right now, this is my monitor and this is my camera. And again, this is to show you how versatile the POLYCOM Director can be.
Well, Michelle, what happens if we're sitting right next to each other? What's the camera going to do then?
Well, let's see, James.
Okay, let's give that a quick shot.
So, as you notice, the POLYCOM will follow me around the room.
So, the Eagle Eye Director is going to be able to recognize when it has speakers sitting so close together. What it's going to do, it's going to frame us both up, and instead of cutting out to that establishing shot, since we're so close together, it's just going to center our faces depending on who's the active speaker at the time.
Now, the POLYCOM Eagle Eye Director is sold in a couple different ways. You can purchase it with just the base, or the base plus one camera, or base plus two cameras. And if you have an HDX system already, it works with the HDX room systems from the 6000 to the 9000.
Just make sure that if you do get it with one of your room systems, you need to upgrade to the latest software revision that was released with Eagle Eye Director, which is 3.0.1.
Now, as we mentioned earlier, the microphones in the tower that you see and in the horizontal base are just for the room environment. These are not for transmission. So if you do have video conferencing already, it will use your existing audio, whether it's a drop-down mic or a table mount mic. And this pretty much concludes our demonstration for today of the Eagle Eye Director.
We're so glad that you could join us, and we really hope that you enjoyed the Eagle Eye Director demonstration.